Good morning. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our 5th grade students, our teachers, and special guests gathered here with us on this beautiful November morning. At this time, I would like to begin our assembly by introducing a special guest here with us this morning, Mr. Brian Cofrancesco from the Connecticut Democracy Center.
Thank you, Principal Rogala. Good morning, Oceana students. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Good morning, Oceana students. That's awesome. Great job. I am excited to be here with you today. It's a beautiful morning here in Southington. I am here this morning with some of my friends from the Connecticut Democracy Center at Connecticut's Old State House, and we work in Hartford and run the Connecticut's Kid Governor program. One of your students here at Oceana was a candidate in the statewide election to be the 2021 Kid Governor. We are here today with an announcement, and I'd like to turn to news anchor Keith Koontz, who is covering a breaking news story live from Hartford. It may be hard to see on the screen, but listen carefully to this morning's breaking news announcement.
With breaking news from Hartford. The votes from 5th graders across Connecticut are in, and we have a winner in the 2020 statewide election for Connecticut's Kid Governor, a civics program created by the Connecticut Democracy Center at Connecticut's Old State House. There were 7 candidates on the ballot, including Claire, whose platform focuses on racism, Cora, who wants to focus on climate change, Huda, who plans to address body shaming, Miley, whose platform focuses on racism, Nathan, who also plans to address racism, Reese, who is committed to pandemic health, and Samir, who plans to promote college readiness. Let's go to the Secretary of the State, Taneesh, who is about to announce the results of the election.
Hi, everyone. Here we are at our beautiful state capitol in my office. You can see the seal of the Secretary of the State behind me. And I am the lucky one who gets to announce the election results in the statewide race for Connecticut's Kid Governor. It is my honor to report that the 5th graders of the state of Connecticut have elected Reese Naughton as the 2021 Connecticut Kid Governor. Congratulations to Reese. Reese is a 5th grader at Oceana Elementary School in Southington. I would also, of course, like to congratulate the 6 other candidates, Claire, Cora, Huda, Miley, Nathan, and Samir, and all of this year's school nominees. You identified very important issues facing our state, developed meaningful platforms, and created passionate campaign videos. You should all be proud of your hard work, and I hope you will commit to fulfilling your action plans this school year. And to all the students who voted in the statewide election, thank you for voting and making your voices heard. Voting is a very important civic responsibility, and I applaud you for taking it seriously. I hope you will continue to be engaged in your communities and that you will do what when you turn 18? That's right, register to vote. Congratulations again to the next Kid Governor, Reese Naughton.
Thank you, Secretary Merrill. You heard it right here. Reese Naughton of Oceana Elementary School in Southington will serve as the 2021 Connecticut's Kid Governor. Reese ran on a platform of positivity and mental health awareness during the COVID-19 pandemic. To achieve her vision, Reese outlined a 3-point plan of action that kids across Connecticut can participate in. It includes point 1, encourage schools to make community crates with face masks and positive messages. Point 2, raise money for personal protective equipment in schools. Point 3, create care packages to brighten the lives of nursing home residents. During Reese's 1-year term, she will work with the Connecticut Democracy Center to achieve the 3 points of her platform, creating resources that help kids take action on positivity and mental health awareness during the pandemic. Those resources will be available on the Kid Governor website, ct.kidgovernor.org. Reese will be officially inaugurated in January and will have an office at Connecticut's Old State House in Hartford. The 6 other finalists in the statewide election, Claire, Cora, Huda, Miley, Nathan, and Samir, will serve in the Kid Governor's Cabinet. The cabinet members will help Reese implement her 3-point platform and support each other in achieving their own platforms. For more information about Connecticut's Kid Governor and this statewide program, visit ct.kidgovernor.org. You can also follow the program on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Congratulations again to the 2021 Kid Governor, Reese Naughton. Thank you for joining us for this breaking news report. I'm Keith Coombs.
So we have Reese up here with us. I'd like to ask her parents, Patrick and Allison Naughton, to join us up here as well. On behalf of the Connecticut's Kid Governor team, the Connecticut Democracy Center, and 5th graders all across Connecticut, it is my honor to congratulate your very own Reese Naughton on being elected as your 2021 Connecticut's Kid Governor. Let's give her a big round of applause. I would also like to congratulate the 17 other 5th graders who were nominated by their schools to run for Kid Governor, and the 6 final candidates statewide, Claire, Cora, Huda, Maya Lee, Nathan, and Samir, who will now serve as Reese's Kid Governor's Cabinet. Let's give all of them a big round of applause for running for office. Today is a very special day as we recognize Reese on being elected as your next Kid Governor. I would like to start by thanking Reese for her passionate video about positivity and mental health awareness during the pandemic and for being so courageous to run in the statewide election. I would also like to thank Reese's parents and her family, her teacher, Mrs. Chavez, who's been a Kid Governor All-Star, Principal Rogawa, who's helped make this happen, and the entire Oceana community for being so supportive of Reese's candidacy, especially all of you 5th graders here today. Give yourselves a round of applause. And of course, we need to thank the more than 6,000 5th graders from all around Connecticut who registered to vote in this year's statewide election, many of them who are watching us live right now for this breaking announcement. We hope you all enjoyed the Kid Governor experience and that you will support your elected Kid Governor during her term. Reese, thousands of students across Connecticut voted and selected you to be their leader and to succeed 2020 Kid Governor Myra Stanfield. You now have an important role during your 1-year term, and we know you'll do an incredible job. Reese, you and those watching may be curious to know what's in store for you this year as Kid Governor. Throughout the year, you'll work with me and our team from the Connecticut Democracy Center to share your campaign for positivity and mental health awareness with constituents all across Connecticut. You will take your oath of office during a special inauguration ceremony in January. You will create videos and resources about your platform. You will meet regularly with your cabinet. You will participate in programs and you will make appearances and speeches statewide. You will also work alongside Kid Governors in other states. Charlie, who was just elected in New Hampshire, and Taneesh, who was just elected in Oregon. Enthusiastic leaders just like you who want to improve their communities, states, and the world. You should be very proud of yourself. You have a true passion for making the world a better place, and you will be an incredible Kid Governor. It is my honor to pass it behind you to the table, your official certificate of election, which recognizes you as the 2021 Connecticut's Kid Governor. Congratulations. I would now like to call on Reese's principal, Mrs. Rogawa, and her teacher, Mrs. Chavez, to the podium to deliver some remarks. Let's give them a round of applause, too.
Congratulations, Reese. Plot yourself on the moon meter. How you feeling about now? Yeah, I'm sure you're way up in the yellow, right? Really excited. What an amazing accomplishment. On behalf of our entire Oceana School family, congratulations. It does not surprise me that you had the insight to choose a topic that connects us all, and then make a plan to bring about positivity and awareness to the COVID-19 pandemic and its impact on mental health. I am not sure if there has ever been a topic that every fifth grader or person can relate to in some way other than this one. In your video, you reminded us that even though this pandemic is hard, there are ways that we can still remain positive and connected, even when we need to stay socially distant and apart. I also know that you would agree, Reese, that your teacher, Mrs. Chavez's passion and commitment to the Connecticut Kid Governor program since its beginning 6 years ago was instrumental in supporting your candidacy. Thank you, Mrs. Chavez. Reese, it was clear to me from the very first time I met you, you are a born leader. Your past efforts to use your voice to bring about awareness and support to causes that are close to your heart has prepared you for this ultimate commitment as our next Connecticut Kid Governor. I wish you luck as you take on this exciting new role and look forward to supporting you throughout this journey. Congratulations again. I am so proud of you.
I don't know who has more tears, Reese, Mom or me, but the Connecticut's Kid Governor program, led by the Connecticut Democracy Center, has been engaging and educating fifth grade students about Connecticut civics for 5 years. During that time, these 10 and 11-year-olds have learned about our branches of government, the history of voting, and the election process. Just as importantly, they have also learned about issues in their communities and how they, fifth graders, all of you, can work together to make a difference in their fellow citizens' lives. For the past 5 years, fifth graders across Connecticut have nominated and voted for passionate leaders who have created platforms near and dear to their hearts. These first 5 kid governors and their cabinets have made permanent and positive marks in their communities and inspired others to do the same. While thousands of fifth graders in Connecticut have again used their voting powers to elect an inspiration to others. I'm so very proud to be standing up here with Connecticut's next kid governor, Reese. Reese, we are all so confident that you will indeed spread positivity during this pandemic and after, and fulfill your platform. You are a young lady who knows what she wants and will do whatever is needed to achieve her goals. However, you also demonstrate every single day that you understand how important teamwork is to that process. You know how to listen, you know how to take input graciously, and you know how to include others in making decisions. To me, the qualities of being compassionate, empathetic, understanding, and nurturing are the cornerstones of being a great leader. And that, Reese, is exactly what you are. You are a leader. You are a leader in our classroom, you are a leader in our school community, and you are a leader in other ventures outside of school. Just as you are an inspiration to all of us here at Oceana, I know that you will be an inspiration to your cabinet as you support them in carrying out their platforms. I know how important it is to you, Reese, that you help others in any way that you can. You already spread positivity with your quick smile and with your can-do attitude. I cannot wait to see the positive impact that you make on the mental health of Connecticut citizens, both young and old, during this pandemic. We, your classmates, the staff of Oceana Elementary School, are so incredibly proud of all of your efforts, Reese. We'll be here every step of the way to support you during your term, being 2021 Connecticut's next kid governor.
Thank you, Principal Regala and Mrs. Chavez. It is now time for Reese to deliver her first address to her constituents. Those of you who are gathered today and those who are watching online across the state and across the country. It is my honor to introduce your 2021 Connecticut's Kid Governor-elect, Reese Naughton.
I really want to say thank you to Connecticut's Kid Governor Program and the Connecticut Democracy Center. I really want to say thank you for the Connecticut's Kid Governor Program and Connecticut Democracy Center for giving me the opportunity to focus on the issue of mental health and spreading positivity in our state during this pandemic. I really want to say thank you to the Connecticut's Kid Governor Program and Connecticut Democracy Center for giving me the opportunity to focus on the issue of mental health and spreading positivity in our state during this pandemic. I want to thank those 5th graders of Connecticut who had the courage to give it your all and run for Kid Governor. I appreciate your wanting to help others. Thank you to all of the 5th graders who participated by voting. I'd like to thank the staff and my classmates at Oshana Elementary School for supporting me. I want to thank my new cabinet, Samir, Huda, Cora, Miley, Nathan, and Claire, for choosing such worthwhile platforms and for putting so much effort this fall. I'm so happy that you are all voted in as the cabinet, and I look forward to working with you starting in January of 2021. I am so excited to begin working on my platform of spreading positivity throughout Connecticut. Our lives have changed so much in so many different ways since earlier this year. We are now wearing masks in school, at recess, to see our friends, to see our families, and to go shopping. We can't hug or really even get close to our friends or family members. We hear about the numbers of sick people in the hospital. All of these changes can and have affected the mental health of so many people here in Connecticut. It is easy to feel isolated from other people during these times, and that can lead to other issues such as depression and feeling anxious or lonely. My goal is to fight against these negative impacts on our mental health by focusing on spreading positivity in our state during this pandemic. I can only do this with the help of my cabinet and with the help of 5th graders in Connecticut. I realize that our school situations can change every day, and that this might make the job more challenging. However, I am up for it. It doesn't matter if we are in virtual school or in our school buildings. I am confident that we will work together to find ways to brighten the lives of others. I think about my great grandma who is in a nursing home. I have not been able to help her in 255 days. How many other elderly people are in the same situation? How many kids like me aren't able to see their family members? This is just one part of my platform that I would like to begin working on immediately. We will find a way to connect people with each other, and so that positivity will spread, not isolation. I am excited to get to work on this. Finally, I'd like to thank my family for cheering me on, supporting me, and occasionally crying when I succeed. Special shout out to my teacher, Mrs. Chavez, who has been working with this program for 6 years. I am thrilled that you have given me this opportunity, so thank you. Thank you again, 5th graders, for voting for me, and I'm just happy to carry out my platform as your next Connecticut's Kid Governor. Just know that whether we're in school or virtual, I will never stop trying to help others. Thank you.
What a fantastic speech, Reese. You did a really great job. I would now like to invite your superintendent of Southington Public Schools, Timothy Connellan, to the podium to deliver his congratulations.
Thank you. Good morning. Reese. There's a little difference in height between the two of us. On behalf of the Southington Board of Education, the entire administrative leadership team, and all the staff of the Southington Public Schools, all 1,100 of us, I want to congratulate you. You have made all of us proud. I'd like to congratulate Mrs. Chavez as well, your parents, your classmates for their support, the 5th graders of Oshana Elementary School for your votes, all of the participants in this project, and all the students who will be members of your cabinet today. I think it's just an absolutely wonderful, wonderful exercise in democracy. And we know that that's what our country is famous for. We know that you'll do a fantastic job. We appreciate your efforts. And I know that in the coming months, you'll have an awful lot to contribute to democracy in the state of Connecticut. We hope that as you continue to grow and go through the Southington Public Schools, that you'll continue to participate, be a voice for students, for other residents in this community, and to bring positivity and emotional health to all of us. All right, so congratulations again, Reese. Great job. We're very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Cannone, and thank you for taking the time to be here with us today. I want to thank you all for joining us this morning. It's so great that we could gather outside safely to recognize your next kid governor, Reese. Let's give her one really big round of applause. Reese, we look forward to your inauguration in January and to working with you over the next year. Congratulations on your election as our next kid governor. Are you ready to get to work? Excellent. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Thank you for those watching online for tuning in and for voting in our statewide election. Congratulations to Reese and her cabinet. And I would now like to call back your principal, Josie Regala, to the podium to conclude today's assembly.
Wow, thank you guys. Thank you all, boys and girls, our staff, everyone here today for sharing in this very special announcement. You are a wonderful audience, but we have to go back to work, right? So at this time, teachers, you may begin to bring your students back to class. All right, guys, I'll see you inside. Thank you.
Congratulations! When did you